The Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, is rolling out new guidelines that could reshape how mobile phone users reclaim unspent airtime. And this time, it's all about the consumer. The draft guidance on unutilized and unclaimed subscribers recharges unveiled by NCC is not just another telecoms policy document. For millions of Nigerians who rely on prepaid mobile services, it signals a long overdue reform aimed at protecting their money, boosting transparency, and reducing the silent loss of airtime on dormant lines. Nigeria is a country with over 170 active phone lines, where prepaid mobile access remains a daily economic tool for millions. Making sure airtime doesn't silently evaporate may just be the regulatory shakeup the sector needs. We break down 12 key ways the regulation is poised to affect you as a Nigerian phone user. 1. You can now reclaim your unused airtime after losing your line. If your line is deactivated due to inactivity, no revenue-generating event for 12 months, you now have up to 1 year to reclaim your unutilized airtime as long as you can prove ownership. 2. Your recharge isn't lost by default anymore. Operators will no longer be allowed to quietly wipe away balances on churned lines. Airtime will no longer vanish without notice, meaning more value for your money. 3. You won't get a cash refund, but you will get services. While the NCC has ruled out monetizing unclaimed recharges, you can still access your balance in the form of voice, data, or value-added services, a practical win for those who just want to use what they've paid for. 4. You can only use the balance on your original network. The rule ties unutilized recharges to the primary operator you recharged with, so no balance transfers across networks. A limitation to note if you're planning to switch providers. Your line becomes churned after 12 months of silence. The NCC defines churn as zero revenue-generating events over 12 months. So, if you're not making or receiving calls, sending texts, or using data, your line may be at risk of being deactivated. 6. Recharges don't count as activity on their own. Just topping up your phone without actually using it no longer counts as usage. You need to perform a revenue-generating action, like a call, SMS, or data session, to avoid churn. 7. Operators are now accountable to the last kobo. MNOs are mandated to audit every churned line, recording recharge history and status. This new level of documentation will make it harder for your airtime to disappear into corporate black holes. 8. You will be officially notified before it's too late. Operators must inform you of your rights under this policy. This includes clear notifications about your unutilized balance, options available, and timelines for action. A key win for consumer awareness. 9. You'll start seeing more airtime-related campaigns. The NCC requires operators to educate subscribers in multiple languages and formats. Expect to see more targeted ads, SMS alerts, and social media posts helping you understand how to protect your balance. 10. If you port your number, you lose the balance. This regulation excludes ported numbers. So if you move your number to another network, any unclaimed recharge on your old provider is forfeited. A critical point for mobile switchers. 11th, service options aren't one size fits all. You'll be allowed to choose how you use your unclaimed airtime, whether for voice calls, internet bundles, or value-added services. This flexibility could tailor the reclaim process to your needs. 12. Operators face fines for non-compliance. The NCC is putting weight behind these rules. Failure to comply can result in financial penalties and regulatory action. helping to enforce the new standards in practice, not just in principle. The bigger picture. This latest policy shows a growing intent by the NCC under Dr. Aminu Maida to rebalance the telecoms ecosystem in favor of the Nigerian consumer, while the new guidance still leaves some room for improvement, especially around portability and monetization. It is a welcome start to holding operators accountable for subscriber value. It also nudges the Nigerian telecoms industry toward a more transparent and service-focused future, where consumer rights aren't an afterthought,